If you look at the videos that I've uploaded to this channel already, you'll see that most of the workouts that I've uploaded are either designed for just one muscle, right? Like for example, you're training chest, and that routine is designed for chest only. Or if you're doing triceps, that routine is designed for triceps only. Now, chest and triceps are both pushing movements. And this workout that I'm going to provide you now is combined of these two muscle groups together in one routine. Now, this routine is mostly designed for mass, but that does not mean that you cannot incorporate it into your other fitness goals. For example, if you're shredding fat, you can still do this routine. Or if you're just maintaining, you can do that as well. Okay? So it's not just for mass. Now, this routine is composed of what is called giant sets. Giant sets are very related to supersets. Supersets is just that. You're doing more than one exercise without any time in between rest, without any rest in between each exercise. So for example, if most of the giant sets that I'm going to explain to you of this routine are composed of 4 exercises. So that will mean that you're going to go through every single exercise without resting in between any of the exercises. That will mean that you will only rest after you finish the 4th exercise, and then you will start all over again. So that's basically what a giant set is. Okay, so each single exercise in the giant sets are going to be done between 8 and 12 rep range. So that's basically what you're going to be targeting to. That's the rep range for each single giant set. Okay, so let's get on with the first giant set. The first giant set is composed of flat dumbbell press, incline dumbbell press, close grip dumbbell press, and push-ups, which is going to the max. Now, flat dumbbell press, which is the first one. Remember, when you perform this exercise, remember to, as you go into the negative part of the rep, keep your elbows in between 45-degree angle and 90-degree angle, just in between, just so you can get a deeper stretch. Because the dumbbells are pretty big on each side. So if you keep your elbows just like this, not only you're going to be targeting your shoulders, but the size of the dumbbell is not going to allow you to get that full stretch. So if you twist a little bit your elbows, it's going to allow you to get a deeper stretch and then contract all the way up on the explosive part, which is the positive part of the rep. Okay. As soon as you finish with those 12 reps of that flat dumbbell press, you're gonna go into the incline. You're gonna go and put it on a 45-degree angle, not too high so that you start to target the shoulders, but not too low so it looks like almost you're doing a flat bench. So just there in between, right? And you're gonna do the same principle I just explained for the flat dumbbell press, but for the incline dumbbell press. That will mean that you're gonna still go and keep your elbows a little bit tucked in on the negative, and then explosive again to get that deeper stretch. Now, as soon as you finish with that one, you're gonna grab lighter dumbbells so you can perform that close grip dumbbell press. Now, the close grip dumbbell press, the positioning of your hands is going to allow you to get a better contraction on the inner part of the chest. There's no such thing as an inner chest, but the hand positioning of how you perform the exercises is going to allow you to get a deeper contraction. So a better contraction. So by having your hands close together and performing the reps just like this, is going to allow you to get a better contraction on the inside, which is exactly what you want. By the third exercise, your chest should be a little bit fatigued. So those lighter dumbbells are going to feel pretty heavy, and that contraction is going to get that better stimulation. Okay, so as soon as you perform that close grip dumbbell press, you're gonna do push-ups, but you're gonna go absolutely to the max. You're not looking for a rep range on the push-ups. You're going for the absolute max until you cannot perform any more push-ups. Okay, so that's the first giant set. The second giant set is going to be flat dumbbell flies, incline dumbbell flies, dumbbell pullovers, and side-to-side push-ups. I'm going to be explaining every single one of them. So the flat dumbbell flies, you're gonna go to the flat bench, and you're gonna do the twisting that I preached in my previous video. So you're gonna lower the weight, right, to get that stretch. And when you're performing it, when you're bringing it all the way back up, you're gonna do like some sort of hand switching, where you're basically like holding the dumbbells like this, and then you go all the way back up, okay, all the way back down, I'm sorry. So that's what you're going to do for this exercise, okay? 12 reps. When you do the incline dumbbell flies, you're gonna do the same principle as I told you before, as I told you for the flat flies, okay? You know, bring in the palm of the hands like this, like switching the hand positioning, and then going all the way back down. Okay, that's very crucial so you can get a better contraction. That's what I want you. I wanted to focus you on the contraction so you can get that deeper mind-body connection, okay? So perform those two, then we move on to the dumbbell pullovers. So dumbbell pullovers, you're gonna do a variation. Most pullovers are just performed like this, right? You're bringing the dumbbells all the way back down and all the way up. Now, what I want you to do for every single rep, I want you to do like a pressing on your chest, right? There's a press, and then perform the pullover. Do the press and perform the pullover. When you perform the 12 reps of those, right? I want you to do like 12 reps of the pressing only. Do not do the pullovers, just do the pressing, okay? So you can get that deeper, a better contraction on the inside again. I'm really trying to focus on the contraction on the inner part of the chest, okay? And as soon as you finish with that one, you're gonna go and do what is called side to side push-up. Okay, so basically you're just holding your doing the push-ups on a wider grip, right? Or a wider stance maybe, and you're gonna be going from here all the way to here, right? So what you're doing is you're stretching the chest. It's almost like a fly. You're almost doing like a fly. You're stretching the chest, and then when you press on this side and you move all the way to this side, it's a pressing, but you're still doing a fly. So that's what I want you to imagine. Now this is a very it's at the beginning it's a very weird type of push-up. So I don't expect you, if this is the first or second time that you're performing it, I'm not going to expect you to do a lot, okay? But just by, you know, go to where you can go, right? Just do the amount of reps that you can do for this exercise. But I'm telling you that it's a very good exercise. It's really going to target the chest and get that a better stimulation for the chest, okay? Now, moving on to the third giant set. This one is going to be composed of 3 exercises only, not 4. So you're gonna move on to the cables, right? You're gonna go to the cables. You're gonna bring the cable pulley all the way up, grab the handles, the single handles, and the first exercise that you're going to perform is going to be the incline cable flies. So you're gonna be performing this movement right here, and I want you to really focus on bringing the handles always to the same position. Don't bring out for a rep, don't bring it here, and then for another one bring it all the way here and then in the middle. No. Just bring it to the same positioning, okay? All the time, and get that very deep stretch. So go as far as you can go on the negative, okay? I want you to get that stretch. As soon as you finish with that one, you're gonna go right, you're gonna do a incline you're gonna do cable crossovers, okay? So you're gonna perform cable crossovers. Cable crossovers almost like you're doing a pressing, right? You're doing a pressing, and when you're bringing all the way to when you finish with the movement, I want you to switch the hand position, just like I mentioned before in the dumbbell flies, right? In the flat dumbbell flies, but with the cable flies, okay? So you're gonna perform that. It's going to allow again a better contraction on the inner chest. When you're finished with that one, you're gonna lower the pulleys all the way down. And you're gonna perform individual decline cable flies, so you can target the upper chest, which is, you know, this one right here, pectoralis minor. Okay, so you're gonna perform it like that for 12 repetitions for each side, and that's going to be the end of that giant set. Now, when you're finished with that one, we're gonna do a giant set for the triceps. So you're gonna be staying in the cables, right? And you're gonna put the cable pulleys all the way up. The first exercise you're gonna do for a giant set is going to be the tricep push down, the tricep straight bar push down. The second is going to be the reverse grip push down. The third one is going to be overhead one arm extension, and then you're gonna do cable kickbacks. Okay, so let's start with the first one. For the straight bar tricep push down, always remember, this is very key. Keep your elbows tucked in, right? And don't allow it to move it around, okay? We want to focus all the attention on the tricep. Get that contraction at the very end. Lower it to at least 90-degree angle. If you can go deeper, that's even better, okay? So perform the 12 reps of those. Then switch the hand position from going like this, you're gonna go into an underhand. and you're gonna perform the reverse, right? So for the reverse, you're gonna be targeting the medial head, which is the smallest head of the tricep. There's 3 heads of the tricep, so you're gonna be targeting the smallest head of the tricep with this one. And the first one you probably did, you were targeting the lateral head of the tricep. Okay, so as soon as you finish with the first one, you're gonna go into the reverse grip, perform the 12 reps, keeping your elbows locked, right? Performing the contraction, right? The rep, and then you're gonna move on to the third one, which is going to be one arm overhead extension. Okay, so you're just gonna move the cable pulley all the way down, and you're gonna perform this movement right here. Okay, it's almost like if you were grabbing a dumbbell but with a cable. So you put it all the way down and you perform this movement. That one is going to target the long head of the tricep, which is the biggest one of the tricep. You're gonna do it for both sides, 12 and 12. And then as soon as you finish with that one, you're gonna move on to the cable kickbacks, which is mostly at knee level. You're gonna put the cable pulley at knee level, right, on your knees, and then you're gonna grab it and get that deeper stretch, get that complete stretch, press it all the way back, and that's basically the movement you're gonna do. If you can hold it 1 second on the contraction, that's even better, and then slowly move it all the way back down. Okay, so that's basically the routine. Okay, by the time that you're on the 3rd and 4th giant set, your muscles are going to be aching. They're gonna be asking for help. So that's what we're really targeting with this workout. The first, if you notice, the first giant set is mostly pressing, so you're building the thickness of the chest. So I was editing the video and I noticed that somehow the camera stopped recording when I was ending the video for the chest. So again, the first giant set was mostly composed of doing a lot of pressing. So you're building the thickness of the chest, right? You're building the chest this way. The second giant set was mostly composed, the second and third giant set was mostly composed of flies. So you're doing a lot of movements like this where you're building the chest towards the side, okay? The fourth giant set, was the tricep one. Well, we were attacking every single part of the tricep. We're talking about the long head, the medial head, and the lateral head. So we're really targeting the whole muscles as a whole from every single angle as possible. Okay. If you have any question, remember to hit me up on Telegram. It's completely free. Okay. Remember to follow me on social media, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.